Good day everyone, I'm Quasar and today is good day to play some video games. Today we have new game, The Sinking City. We're gonna start on our adventure. Let's hope it's gonna be a fun game. Like always, we're gonna start by exploring menu settings. Let's see. I started the game, set up some setting, difficulty. Let's go with detective and normal and see how this gonna work out. Maybe later we're gonna change that. Gameplay. What do we have here? Aim assist is off. I think I will be able to hit some target. Vibration is off. Subtlety is on, yes. Crosshair on. Pretty much okay. Video settings high. I don't think I will see any difference on ultra. Controls. Oh, funny thing, I am not able to reconfigure the walk button. Other than that, everything else works. And audio, I didn't change anything. So, not much of option here. Didn't saw any option for colorblind or anything like that. How to play? I briefly read this, but well, we will find out during the gameplay if I understand how to play. If you want, you can pause the video and read this. It's some basic stuff that you need to collect evidence, read them, combine them to get some clues to progress the game. Of course, you can destroy some weak padlocks. Of course, some enemies have weak points. Of course, the ammo for the bullets, or rather for weapons, firearms, are scarce, so you can't go gun blazing. You need to save ammo. So I guess we will do a lot of chop and melee attack. So there's not much of settings, so let's start the new game. Yes, I didn't do much. Oh, Frosty welcome, dear Miss Charles Reed. As you request, I've researched the outburst of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont. Mass. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself then to come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johnson von der Berg. Okay, Johnny. Okay, so everyone dreams about tentacle monster and everyone loves those anime about tentacle monster. No judgment, no judgment. I understand, bro. Pew pew. Safe. Safe. Oh, good. It doesn't have any checkpoint. I need to hold the button to open the box and loot it.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Equip. In the how to play there was like the gun won't reload itself. So I need to reload to be able to pew pew. Okay, we have chop chop. Just a moment. Miss Charitas, you requested I've researched that blah blah blah, we already read that. New case, Bruce. Oh, to activate. Where did I pin it? Well, I don't have a map to place it. Mind Palace. No clues. Deduction. No clues to deduct. Casebook. Say what? Mind's eye. Brick. Okay, I just wasted the health kit. Oh, I got camera. I can start my only subscriber webpage. And I don't have any more bricks. Okay, now we know how this works. No, we didn't try the gun. Okay, apparently bottles are indestructible. Okay. What? Excuse me? Evidence collected. Holding cover. Trophy plate with strange fish looks very lifelike. Ugh. And how do I add this to evidence? Skills? I have skills already. No clues so far. I have a picture but no clues. What? I can just collect more and more? Or it didn't override the save?
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Oakmont Monolith National Park is waiting for you. All evidence collected. Groomer. Say what? Groomer, the noble troglodyte. Okay. Curse of the Jaguar. Where Jaguar? Akumazan. Groomer. Place on a map. I don't have a map. No clues. Where are my evidence?
Never trust a tourist advertisement. Never trust a tourist advertisement. Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Okay. Failure is always an option. Now he's there. Excuse me, lad.
Now get out!
Okay, thank you very much.
Now get out! Now get out! Now get out!
Red.
Is that a gun? Or do you just want a handshake?
I can't shoot people.
Point that at me again, and I'll stick it where the sun don't shine.
Is that a proposition?
Point that at me again, and I'll stick it where the sun don't shine. Point that at me again, and I'll stick it where the sun don't shine. Point that at me again, and I'll stick it where the sun don't shine. Point that at me again, and I'll stick it where the sun
Like
don't shine.
always. Big talk, but when the lights go off, nothing happens.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
About my problem. Why I'm drenched, soaked wet, and he's dry? Maybe I should also stand under some roof or something like don't stand under the rain. About my problem.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
I think the dialogue is a little bit quiet. We're gonna... But I don't know if I can increase the volume during our speech or it's gonna interrupt it. Oh, I can't. Where is Robert Throgmorton?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
I need somewhere to stay. Do you have any Airbnb? But on the other hand, they are even as expensive as the hotel these days.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do I get to Devil's Reef?
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
What else did you mark on the map?
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Very interesting places. How about a bar or something? What do you do here?
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Technically, moths are not drawn to the flame. They navigate because they position their body based on the sun or moonlight, and when they are close to the flame, they constantly adapt their body in position to the flame, so they think they're flying next to the moon, but they're flying next to the flame, so they kinda trapped. They don't know it. Just on a side note, you can learn something new every day.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Something tells me he's gonna be responsible for everything evil in this town. Okay, audio. Master volume. Okay, let's check this out.
Is that a gun? Or do you just want a handshake?
He's immortal. Oh. I thought there will be invisible wall, but apparently not. There is something red. I'm losing health. The water is cold. Can I dive? What? The tentacle monster is getting me. End of the game. I died. Okay, game over. That was a very nice game. But, where did he go? He's a magician. He disappeared. I can kill him. I can't shoot him, but I can shoot this guy.
What a trap!
Someone had a really fetish for anime tentacle monsters. But no judgment. Judgment-free zone. Clear water. Hi. Don't worry about me.
What a trap!
Don't be alarmed.
What a trap!
Oh my. I don't know if this game has multiple endings. I need to check, or why I can kill some people and some people not. It's like Dishonored. Whoa. Whoa. What's this? Being chased by a snake monster. And why am I losing health? The game could explain stuff more efficiently. I'm still losing blue bar, whatever that is. But at which point I lost health? Okay, I have full health now.
Oh, it's Uncle Mary.
Ooh, I have vision. By killing someone I'm losing health. Okay, so some people I can kill, some people I can't, but
You can't end the suffering. The cycle will go on. You can't change who you are.
so if I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna lose. I die. Please don't run, it's for the research and finding out the game mechanic. Yes, I died. Okay, so even if I can kill someone, it's better not to kill them. We find this out the hard way.
Hey, knock it off. Don't do that again. What a drop! What a drop!
What do we have here? Ooh. Shell casing. That's all. Okay, one more thing to check. Is there a fall damage? Yes, there is fall damage. Okay, so I think we know a thing or two about the game, so now we can play.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Where do I check it? What kind of pictures did I take? I'm sure that his tattoo will be at some point evidence. Not yet. He did open that case. So it's saving the game, but it's not really saving the game. now I found more gunpowder. It's not saving really the game. So what's the point of saving game if it's not saving the game? Food, dinner. Wait a minute, Deep Shore. What is this? Oakland City Port. Devil's Reef. Oh, I need to go here. Chronicle newspaper. Hospital, police department, asylum. Oh, I need to go there. University library, city hall, and I need to find some evidence. That's my boat. Find Frogmort. Jonas Vanderberg said that I need to find a person in the Oakland port by the name of Robert Frogmorton. Supposedly he can help me with my vision. Hotel room key. A key to a room at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Okay, we need to find this person at the port. So somewhere here. Oh, maybe he's dead. Titania lifeboat. That's my boat. Albert Frogmortville. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Frogmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you, don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable. We shouldn't have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor Unreadable, I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids. Every time I close my eye, Unreadable. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Unreadable. In the end it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father Unreadable. He's here. The tentacle monster.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Need to find a clue or something?
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
It has green. What?
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
What? The red one is my health, the blue one is my sanity, so it's something like amnesia. But how do they control them? The game could be more clear. Follow the omens. Yeah, but I'm losing my mind when I see them. Hold to see the field picture, map, evidence. Sanity as well as health. Okay, so how do Titania? I lose sanity. Why? It's how to see the past. What's so scary about this helmet? He has a green male next generation fluid on itself, and how do I put things back on the...
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Think about your happy place. We're going out of bounds. Wonderful. I'm sure there is a way to climb there. And you are? Help. I can't. Invisible wall. I can't. Invisible wall. Well, there is some problem with those invisible holes in this game.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Unless in Coffin.
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business. Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
But a big, oversized octopus. I think going okay. There's like one lying over there. And this thing over there. Can you see that thing over there? I think that's pretty big fish. Over there. I didn't check if I could kill them. Something tells me this game has some broken out of bounds mechanic, but maybe I'm not gonna try this now. I don't know. Don't know the strats, which wall to jump. Maybe something here, if I will be able to climb out. No evidence here. What is this? What kind of commotion is there? Move along, there's nothing to see here. Can I somehow sneak past them?
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
What happened to your son?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
What are the Innsmouthers?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, Those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
What do you know about the visions?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Your features are unusual.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
I can try to find Albert.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Vera?
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
Tell me more about the case.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the fisherman house?
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
Where's the lifeboat?
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
I'll be
As
going.
much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
I was still falling. Evidence. Robert requests. Robert Throgmorton wants me to find his son Albert, who went missing in the port after returning from an expedition to the sea. He was found barely conscious by a fisherman on the shore, who brought him to his house. The fisherman says that Albert was mentally afflicted and acted aggressively before disappearing. Robert arrived to investigate and is now standing in front of the house in question. Until he's found, Robert won't allow anyone to leave the port and he won't help me. What? Throgmorton is Malfoy feud. The Throgmortons and his Malfoy are in ongoing feud. What? Albert Throgmorton behaves strangely after returning from the sea. He was mad, violent, and spoke gibberish. And what is the reduction? Okay. Nice gun. Can I hold it for a minute? They're not intimidated.
I've said everything I know.
Okay.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
What?
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania? Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers
You like
took
it
over
here,
the fishing
newcomer?
business.
Well, get used to it.
That's gonna be his son.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed. The end is nigh.
you know.
It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
I'm just borrowing. Nothing to look here.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
I don't know what this mind eye will show us. Fishy, fishy, fish.
take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Dead body.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Money. Tell me what happened.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst, and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar.
Who are you?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Where are the others?
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
What happened to Paul?
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is Kay?
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsider, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
I've got to go.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Don't drink so much. No.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
There is no mirror. It's a vampire.
Choo choo. Ahem.
Choo choo. Just minding my little thief hustle. My little side hobby. Ooh, I'm going insane. And how I'm supposed to see those past events?
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Why they attacked me, not everyone else?
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Another helmet.
Five cards short of a full house. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
They didn't escape through the hole in the wall. They escaped here. They just faked that they jumped. And they still in the building, in the basement. There is something in the crates that's moving. And what we gonna see here? Alan Brady, the modern Samson. Groomer. And the servants of the Spider God. Servants of the Spider God. Groomer adventure continue. Chris Blade.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Take it.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
How? Let's see the difference between him and Frogsmorton. Anything here hidden?
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Grimnar, Nehri, Grimnar, Gebhal, Nugulainar.
Exactly. What I would say. Retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past, inspect enough evidence on the scene, and vision will emerge. Step into it and find all the critical things. Okay, mark the scene in chronological order to gain new evidence.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
What's happening?
What?
What's happening?
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Will Hammond's testimony. Will Hammond, a fisherman, lives with 3 other colleagues, Barry, Paul, and Innsmouther, named Louis Flynn. Will told me that Barry found the unconscious Albert Throgmorton and brought him to their house. Before leaving the informed Robert Throgmorton, Albert woke up and started making horrible sounds. His hysteria seems to spread to Will, who began to see visions similar to mine. When he recovered, he found Paul dead on the floor and there was no trace of Albert or Louis. He doesn't remember anything beyond that. House brawl. The fisherman brought unconscious Albert Throgmorton to his house and left. When Albert woke up, he caused an outburst of hysteria and attacked the rest of the fishermen. One of the fishermen shot him and Albert fled through a hole in the wall. Whoa. Albert attacked the fisherman. Throgmorton-Innsmouther feud. Sudden psychotic outburst. Albert fled when wounded. One fisherman is missing. Albert Throgmorton behaved strangely after returning from the sea. He was mad, violent, and spoken gibberish. When Albert Throgmorton became aggressive, Lewis and Innsmouther fishermen immediately started shooting at him. Albert and then the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. They both fled? What? What? No. Ripley, I didn't want that. They both escaped? Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of psychotic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. What? What was that? Like, where that switched? How? How this switching? Where? How do I get here? Albert Throgmorton was dangerous. Albert Throgmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. How do I get here to those two thingies? How? This is a reduction. And in Smouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hand of Throgmortons. That could be a reason to hate them. What? And I can't connect this? can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. So is he wounded or it was someone else? I do not follow.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump and I'm probably gonna be damaging my health. That was scary. That way. Which way? Which way, buddy?
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Liar.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Something tells me I'm gonna have attack of hysteria. Albert.
Something in the pocket.
Bloodstained note. Louis, please just give me 1 more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuss snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just 1 more week and I will return everything with double interest. Peter. Who's Peter?
And the blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
So we're gonna have to fight him. Why suddenly it's so dark?
The door won't budge.
Well, he hanged him. What? What? We managed. Chop chop always works. Maybe he's still alive. It's so scary and I'm losing sanity.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Selfie.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
So we solved our first case. Locked, I need a key. He disappeared. I didn't kill him. What is that? What the... I don't even want to know. I have good news and bad news. I found your son. Bad news, he's dead. Blood-stained note. Louis, please just give me one more week. I knew I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else. We read that. Torn piece of jacket. A torn piece of jacket stained with blood. I found it alongside the blood-stained note in the warehouse where Albert Frogmerton fled. Albert was murdered. I have found the body of Albert Frogmerton in the basement of a warehouse, not far from the fisherman's house. He was fatally shot in the head, impaled on hooks, and then hidden. Bar owner is in debt to Lewis. Who's bar owner? Albert was murdered. No. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Frogmerton, rather than just drive him out. Lewis left the crime scene. Albert was murdered. No. How do I redo this? I need to find the bar. Hey, Papa.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something,
What? I don't have all day.
some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Bye.
Where is the bar? Handle the kill bar. This.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Oh. Yeah. Hey. Got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
What's your problem?
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I need to find Louis Flynn.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Louis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
You better do. You better do. You want him gone, I can help.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Louis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
Good choice. I haven't seen some unsettling creatures around.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Sell me the cure.
Bye.
Okay, let's finish this case. And let's wrap the first episode. What? Hello?
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Tell me the numbers for Powerball.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Well, I don't have much of the currency. Not right now.
Some other time. Maybe.
As you wish.
Interesting, what would she tell me, but...
He's mad.
6 bullet, not much. let's finish this. Ooh, pinup girl. Hello. Hello.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
How did it all happen?
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You killed Albert. Why?
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood.
Why? Why do you look like that?
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Your action looked deliberate.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Why do your people hate the Throgmortons?
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
What's a grand family?
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I've heard enough.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I don't know what to choose. How the story will develop. Should we ally with the underdog or tell the Frogmorton about him? I don't know the power dynamics in the city. I will think about it.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
What the few bullets gonna change? No.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Louis Flynn testimony. I found Louis Flynn, the Innsmouther fisherman that killed Albert Frogmorton, hiding at the local bar in the port. He admitted that he was at the crime scene, but I can't remember how exactly he killed Albert Frogmorton. He claims that he was under mental influence just like the other fishermen at the house, and that he was not in control of himself. He asked me not to give him up to Robert Frogmorton. I can either reveal Louis' whereabouts to Robert Frogmorton or save him and lie to Robert. Decisions, decisions, decisions. What to choose? Louis. Louis was aware of his action. What to choose? Can't really say that he wasn't under the influence. There was some strange creatures, they had some visions, but hanging him, shooting point blank dead in the dead center in the head, let's give him benefit of the doubt that he didn't have control, and let's see how the story develops. If I'm gonna say that he was in control, then probably the whole city will be at war. The apes versus the fish. Whoa. Louis killed Albert Frogmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his action and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try and cover for him, or else Albert Frogmorton will have his head. What? Can I change that? Psychic influence or not, Louis was out to murder Albert Frogmorton. He had motive to the mutual hatred between the Innsmouther and the Frogmorton. I must tell Robert Frogmorton the truth and bring the murderer to justice. Okay. No, I can't kill him. What the hell is this? A little BDSM room with chains. Nice establishment. Cozy. I found the murderer.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
The murderer is at the bar.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Okay, so I need to lie that he is dead. I'm trying to find the source of my visions.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Why geological expedition?
Geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Any link between vision and hysteria?
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Any discoveries so far?
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert is Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
The murder and the expedition are linked?
Do you think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Tell me more about the expedition.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Let's talk payment.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Okay, so we solved our first case. So I think this is the good time to end the first episode. Thanks everyone for watching. See you next time. Good night. Good hunting.